Hello and welcome back to my channel. Pardon my voice, I have a flu and a cough. My apologies. But in today's video, a brother's video went viral on social media and it is making a lot of people react. In his video, he says white and homeless just seems crazy to him. Like, you can't be white and homeless. So in this video, he highlights how he gives money to homeless people whenever he has, but a palm color person who is homeless, then he needs an explanation for that. Do you understand this the way I am understanding it? Because to be honest, this video sounds interesting. Let's check out his video.
Listen, okay, I'll give my money to homeless people, all right? If I see a homeless person walking, they need some money. If I have it, I'll give it to them, no problem. But if you're white and homeless, see, no, I need a little more explanation. I need a backstory on that because this shit don't even seem real. So you mean to tell me y'all had a 400-year head start here, and you still end up dropping the ball? And now you asking me for money? Man, get the fuck. I know you, because, like, being white and homeless at the same time is crazy. Now, I can see if you black and homeless, okay? Because there's a lot of shit that might happen, right? You might got kicked out your mother's house, your girl house or something, you know. You can't get a job, it's a little fucked up. You can't pass your drug test, you keep fucking up and shit. Maybe you've been through something here. But white and homeless? All y'all need is a suit and a tie and get on Indeed. Y'all be a damn astronaut tomorrow. So, no, I don't want to hear it. I can only imagine what my ancestors are saying up there once I give this white person my money. I can only imagine it. You know that's Sharonda boy, right? Girl, look at this. They is just down there doing anything. Oh my gosh. Couldn't be me. Gave him a crispy $10 bill. Could not be me.
Now, after watching the video, I'm sure you know why he was being dragged on social media, because some people are reacting because they feel he was being arch racist against white people. That's if that exists. And others are agreeing with him because they are getting surprised how someone who is favored in so many ways can find themselves in that position. Like, this person comes from a society that built the contrast to keep people of color down beneath their feet. Anyway, it's a lot, guys. It really is an interesting story. More reason you need to watch this video to the end. Let's take a look at the stitches.
Hey, and homeless? See, no, I need a little...
Look at here. Your boy is not lying. Look, I've seen homeless people all over, right? But what I've come to realize is that white homeless people, they have cars. You see, if you just hang out, like if you hanging out doing, you know, things that you probably ain't supposed to be doing, but you chilling in a certain little area, there'll be homeless people around. These folks, at the end of the day, will then go to a car and drive off somewhere. I've seen this thousands of times, people. Look at here. One time I was living in Nashville. This was like 2000. I rode the bus downtown every day to my job. There was this guy, he used to hang out in front of this Burger King right by Prentice Alley. I used to give him $1 every day. One day when I got off work early, I was walking up the way, looked down Prentice Alley, and this dude was counting a knot, like a fat wad. Fatter than any wad I'd had at that time. And this dude had more money than most cats selling dope. There is no way. I believe that there is like a place somewhere, like a temple maybe, or, you know, just a group, a fraternity of people, men, who come up with this idea to send people out faking like they homeless to collect money from poor neighborhoods. That's what they do. You see what I'm saying? You see, because they know that poor people are more giving than rich people. And this is how you keep the poor poor. Did you know that if you go to like certain high dollar neighborhoods, they don't even have the whole charity thing? Like, you know, hey, give $1 for charity, or, you know, donate your change to charity. You've seen this. I know y'all have seen this, but they don't be having that in like certain, you know, upper echelon neighborhoods. I know this because I'm a DoorDasher for one. I go all over the place seeing this. But I mean, like, it's not, y'all know this. Y'all been in a store too. Like, y'all been in some of these stores. So I'm just telling you, I wouldn't give money to, homeless rich people. I mean, homeless white people either, because I don't think it's a thing. I don't think white people are homeless in our neighborhoods. I think that they are just invading it and watching us and keeping us poor. I think that.
White and homeless? See, no.
Two things wrong with this video. The first is he's mocking being homeless. There's a lot of factors that go into homelessness, and your race ain't one of them. You could be priced out of the market. You could be receiving a certain salary and the market keeps going up, but you don't get a cost of living increase. So now you can't afford to pay your rent. You could be a woman in an abusive relationship, and to leave it, you have to be homeless. You could lose your job, poor management of money, mental health, drug use. You could be 18, kicked out of the house with no income. You could be a foster kid, put on the streets because you aged out of the foster care system. You could have just got out of jail, and now you're homeless.
This person walking.
This is something that happened. This is, if you don't like what I'm about to say, this video ain't for you, so you might want to keep scrolling. In particular, these colored people. But if you want to hear what I gotta say, you might want to stick around. So I live in Oklahoma, and the homeless rate here is, it's up there, but it's not as bad as some other states. Well, I go on a certain side of town because, my son, he goes to daycare out there, and there's a lot of homeless people around there. And this particular homeless person, this white guy, I'm not going to say his full name, his government name or anything. I'm just call him Billy. I'm just say Billy. So I like to keep him private because he's actually a really good, down, generate person. And he is white and he is homeless. And every time I catch him on the street, I try to give him something, help him whatever possible I can help him with. Anything I can help him with. But I for sure remember the words he told me. One time I was doing some stuff for him, getting him some groceries and stuff, and he told me, he said, listen, I'm gonna tell you this now, cause you look like a really down to earth person that don't mind helping us homeless people out here. I'm gonna tell you this, do not help all of white folks like himself, homeless people, because all of them ain't got no reason to be homeless. He went into more deeps, but I'm not gonna make this video long. And he was like, I wouldn't even care if you stop helping me now. But he's one of the few Caucasian homeless people that is genuinely homeless, and he told me his story. I didn't even ask for his story. He told me his story because, when you see any homeless person, you want to know what the reason for. Otherwise, some people won't just help them. But he told me personally, he was like, listen, there are Caucasian people out here that I heard their stories from another homeless person to another homeless person, and I think it's complete bullshit. And I was like, oh, well, damn. And so I took that, I ran with that. He was like, if you ask me, please, if you don't help any homeless person like that's Caucasian, do me this. Go help them brown and black people that are homeless, because they genuinely need the help. And he said the number one homeless person I should help is a mother that is homeless, because a mother that's homeless have kids that are homeless, and God knows I am a mother, and I'll be damned if I see them homeless. It's just not gonna fly with me. I'm gonna help them.
I need a backstory on that.
Okay, the reason why I agree with him is because I literally was working a job. This dude came in, white man, came in asking for a job, drunk as hell. So homie came back for an interview, drunk again. Had the interview with my, YT male boss, got the job. Was it a surprise? Homie got fired eventually, not probably like 3 weeks after he got the job. Why? Because he was drunk at the job. So, like, even in their bad times, and there was another dude, he took some of them in the kitchen, cooking y'all food. But they get more trust than we do. Sober, straight, whatever, they get way more trust. But when you see them out on the street, you kind of be like, you're just not trying. You're not trying. I'm sorry. You're not. But I know things can happen to everybody, so.
Now, my question to you, my viewers, before we even talk about how different people are reacting to this, is do you think he was right or wrong? Leave your thoughts in the comments. We'll read them through. Now, I want us to look at some reactions from people who feel he is just okay, or what he said was just fine. Now, the following a few comments I put together. The first one says, I thought I was the only one who felt that way. I know these things happen, but like he said, all they need is a suit and a tie. That's not art to the cyst. It's the truth. My husband is YT and he agrees. I agree with him, especially when you have a bachelor's degree and your palm color supervisor has a GED. When I first came to America from Jamaica, I used to ask that question, like, they get a head start of 1,000. They can even get a loan from the bank. I say this all the time and I don't even need no explanation. It's just flat out no. Now, his video got some palm color people mad because they thought and felt he was being hard to the cyst. Now, let's take a look at some of the comments from them. This one says, everyone has had hard times. That's a human thing, not a racial thing. There are tons of YT homeless. Why? Because palm color people don't get things any other race does. In fact, less because it isn't a minority. Simple. Privilege is just privilege. It's up to the privileged to know they are privileged to take advantage of it. Slavery has been over for hundreds of years and the conflict or misunderstanding still continues. All right, these are a few I could pick out, but there were a lot of palm color people calling out a brother for being racist. But this is not the case with people of other races. Even a few whites are agreeing to what he is saying. Now, like after the backlash of him being called racist, he made another video saying that actually what he said is the truth. Anyways, this was really an interesting video and I'll be waiting to hear your thoughts about this video. I hope you enjoyed the video. From me to bye-bye and see you in my next video. Don't forget to comment.